Getting a job in 2026 is a humiliation ritual of the soul. It's a very funny but very serious topic or statement, because by this statement you already know what that means. And in the past, I worked in a company for 1.5 months. I got out of it. I got a job in another place. I worked there, but that company was so good. It was good, better than the other one. But I was thrown out of it because of recession. So many people lost their jobs. And for 3 months, I had no job. And I was trying my best to get into that company where I worked for 1.5 months. And I messaged that manager because I had the number from the past. I messaged for 3 months back to back, apologizing because I left the company without informing, without giving a notice, because that time I needed money so much. I had no option, and no company was hiring. So I applied for more than 100 places, digitally and physically. I got no response at all. Finally, after 3 months, March 20, 2 years from now, I think 2024 or 2000, yeah, 24, I think, or 2023 or 24, I think 24 maybe. I got the job, and the manager said, okay. And he was in a very another mode. I hope you will not quit this time. For 3 months, I begged. I begged for the job. I got it. I worked there for 2 years. I got out of it. Again, without notice, without any letter. But this time, I had no soul in me. My whole identity was collapsed. My whole reality was damaged because of that toxic place and toxic people and the manager too. And now I no longer work, thank to God, because I saw that I have a choice I can make. I can live how I want to live. I made that choice and moved out from that place. What I want to say is that I had no soul when I got out of the company. My whole identity was ruined. Self esteem, confidence. It took me months to get back myself. And somehow, even in nowadays, I think about that place and I listen to the musics that I used to listen into that company while working. Tears come, but I don't try to cry because of all bad things that happened. Toxic people, toxic words, negativity, bullshit, repetition like a computer, autopilot mode, wake up, work, home, wake up, work, home, wake up, work, home. What I want to say is that it is same like now in this world that you live in. The society is structured in a very bullshit way, to be honest. Applying for a job, getting a job, it's like selling yourself. Even though you get nothing, begging, 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 distributing your information everywhere, giving people. Why do we do that? Do not we have the power to choose to change our life and make the reality we want for ourselves? I know not everybody can have businesses, yes, but then what's the point of living? Either you accept the job, be happy, or make a business, do something that you love, at least live like you are alive. There is no reason to be dead when you are alive. So it's a humiliation ritual for the soul. The world is beyond us. Like, we can live how we want to. We can change our life. We can create the reality we want for ourselves. The problem is we don't believe in ourselves. We don't trust. And we have reasons not to trust. They are just excuses. Like, seriously. Why to work in a shitty place you don't like? Shitty environment, shitty jobs, because you want money. Work, but be aware. Don't let these companies destroy you, destroy your soul. Because at the end, you matter, not jobs, not money. Money is a big problem, I know, for the people. Without money, life is hell. That's how this world operates. Through money. You need money to operate and live your life. But it doesn't mean you lose your sanity. It doesn't mean lose your soul. At least have confidence in yourself and choose reality. Manifest. I know I'm sounding a little bit like very, very uh, spiritual or philosophical, but you can do that. You and me, we are all beyond minds. You are what you think. I chose not to be in that environment. I chose that I am free because I'm choosing to be free. Because I understood that I have a choice. Most people don't give themselves choice. They don't. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. And that's life you have. That's my point. Just live, please. Thank you for watching.